Hey everybody, Wendy Devereaux here. Welcome to my channel. If you would like to see how I made this blingy canvas piece, then please keep watching. Okay, so if you followed my channel for any length of time, you know that I love framing out my canvases. So today I'm really going to bling out my frame. And I will leave a complete list of all the items in my description box, and I will point them out as I'm using them. So I'm going to be using an 18 by 24 inch canvas. I have my mini mirror tiles. I get mine from Dollarama, but you can get these from Amazon. I have a rhinestone wrap that I absolutely love from Amazon. I've used this before in my pieces. And I have the little floral bling wrap also from Amazon. My paint colors are Desert Turquoise. I'm just going to use this as my base coat. And this is Peacock Pearl DecoArt. It's a metallic. My bling is my clear crushed filler glass Ashland brand from Michaels. My glitters, this is Paradise Extra Fine Recollections. Bling Extra Fine Recollections. And this is one of my absolute favorites. It's just called Silver, but there are these little triangles. I have a bunch of Totally Dazzled gems here that I've been wanting to use. I've had them for quite some time. I got these from totallydazzled.com. I will leave a link. And I have my DecoArt liquid glass to adhere my crushed glass and glitter. I have a tacky glue to adhere this bling wrap because it isn't self-adhesive on the back. I have my glue gun. I have some paint brushes. So yeah, you guys, let's get started. Okay, so I'm just going to take my Desert Turquoise and put a base coat on my canvas. I do this sometimes because the more expensive metallic paints, then I can usually get away with just a couple of coats. And I'm just going to spritz my brush with a little bit of water here. Okay, now I'm going to let that completely dry. Okay, so now I'm going to put on my main color, Peacock Pearl. It's a metallic from DecoArt. Okay, so before I put my bling wrap on the face of my canvas, I want to add my little silver rosettes all the way along the sides. And I'm not going to show that on camera because it's really difficult to get the proper angle for that. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut a row of one long enough to cover my sides. So I'm going to do that off camera and then I will bring you back. Okay, so I finished putting on one row of the little flowers from the bling wrap along the side of my canvas. So now the next thing that I want to do is put on some of my mini mirror tiles. And I'm going to go with a row of 2 mini mirror tiles. These are really, really easy to work with. You just bend them and then score them. I'm going to bring my mini mirror tiles in a little bit so that I can see this beautiful peacock pearl. I'm going to go ahead, finish cutting out my mini mirror tiles, and then I will bring you back. Okay, so I have all of my mini mirror tiles cut out and they are fitting perfectly on my canvas, all of my corners, there's no gaps, and now I'm going to put them on my canvas. And I am going to add a little bit of tacky glue this time to them. They do have a self-adhesive backing, but I'm going to add just a little bit of tacky glue. And this is like a puzzle. I need to take these off the same way they are sitting, and then that way I know that they are going to fit again properly. Now there is a self-adhesive backing to these, but like I said, I'm going to add just a little bit of my tacky glue to them. Not a lot. I don't need a lot. And I'm just going to add a little bit of glue to the canvas. Okay, and I'm not going to press these down yet until I have them all on, because I can still push them around a little bit while the glue is wet. Okay, and I'm just taking a craft stick if I need to move my tiles a little bit. Okay, and then I'm just going to take a cloth and just press everything down. Okay, so my mini mirror tiles are on, and now I'm going to come in with my flower bling wrap. And just like I did with my sides, I need to cut a row of 1. Okay, and then I'm going to just take my hot glue gun and put a little dollop of hot glue right in the center of that flower. And just anchor it down. And I'm just putting hot glue just in the center of the back of these little flowers. And then setting them down as close as possible to my mini mirror tiles. Okay, so now it's time to put on my rhinestone bling wrap. And I'm just going to measure out where I need to cut it. All I'm going to do is put some tacky glue on the back of it. To complete out my frame, I'm going to repeat the outer edge. So I'm going to do another row of the flower bling wrap and then finish it off with a row of 2 mini mirror tiles. I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera, and then I'll bring you back and then we'll start adding some crushed glass and glitter. Okay, so my frame is all done and I am absolutely loving this. It is beautiful. And I wasn't able to get my tiles to line up completely. There is a little gap here, but I'm going to pick one of my gemstones from Totally Dazzled to cover that up. And you don't need these. You could use old jewelry, right? A brooch or whatever, and they even have lots of jewelry at dollar stores. Now, I was thinking of doing a bit of a design on here, but then I got to thinking this beautiful frame is just, it's the star of the show. So I'm just going to go straight across my canvas with my crushed glass and glitter. And because I don't have 2 paint colors, I'm just going to make a couple of marks so I can maintain the center as I'm going across. So it's 11 inches now, so that's 5.5 inches to the center. So I'm just going to put a little pen mark there, do another one here in the center, and then on this end. That's just going to help me put my liquid glass fairly straight across my canvas. So I've got my DecoArt liquid glass, and I just have it in a little squeeze bottle here. I still have some hot glue webs here that I'm going to have to clean up. I'm just going to push it up to my mini mirror tiles. Okay, and do my long icicles. And then just go in between with some shorter ones. I'm just going to take a small craft brush and come up into those peaks, some of them that aren't pointy enough. Okay, and now I'm going to take my clear crushed filler glass, Ashland brand from Michaels. And I'm going to take my little silver triangles . And I'm going to take my Paradise extra fine . This Paradise is such a beautiful color if you are looking to pair up with a teal aquamarine painting. And then I'm going to take the Bling Recollections Extra Fine. And then just cover any exposed liquid glass that is left. Okay, so now I'm going to let my liquid glass completely dry. Okay, so my liquid glass is all dry, and now I'm going to brush this off. See if I need to do any touch-ups. Okay, I'm going to give this a quick vacuum. Okay, so a couple of things. I've decided that I don't want to use Totally Dazzled gems on my border at all. I just don't want it to take away from my frame. But what I'm going to do, because I have to cover that gap in that one corner, I have a 1 row of 5 of the little flowers from my one bling wrap here. And I'm going to hot glue them on an angle, which will really give me that mitered corner look. And then it just covers that gap up nicely. And the second thing, because I didn't have 2 paint colors where I could gauge how I was doing my icicles and where I was putting my liquid glass down the center, I know I made the 3 little dots, right? But what I should have done was I should have went straight across my canvas just with a pen mark, because if you can see, I've kind of went wonky here. It's wide and then it meanders up a bit and then it comes down again. So there's just this one little area in here, and actually hindsight, it would have really been neat if I kind of did meander my liquid glass. Maybe I'll do that in another project. So what I'm going to do, I am going to take one of my Totally Dazzled gems. It's a little butterfly. Isn't he pretty? Just gonna place him in a spot on my painting that I won't notice this meandering too much. I know it's something that really should not bother me, but it does. It just, I can see it. I'm a perfectionist and it can be painful sometimes. So now I'm just going to hot glue my 4 little corners of flowers down. Oh, that's cute. Okay, everybody, here's the finished look. This is my absolute favorite frame. Oh my goodness, this is so pretty. I love using the different bling wraps with the mini mirror tiles. Let's give you a side view here. I've purchased pieces just because I loved the frame. Let me know in the comments if you've done the same thing, if you've purchased a piece just because the frame was absolutely gorgeous. And that peacock pearl color is beautiful. Okay, and then watch these little silver triangles glisten. This is that silver specialty glitter. This is my favorite glitter, I think. Look at that sparkle. And the Paradise is absolutely beautiful as well. That's a very pretty color. And my little butterfly here. So yeah, you guys, if you've enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps my channel. It feeds the algorithm and it lets me know that you've enjoyed the video. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Hit that little notification bell and you will be notified when I upload all my future videos. And as always, you guys, I so appreciate you taking the time to watch, and God bless.